Hi, this is Ori with Monroe Media Holdings or MMH Productions, whichever way you want to look at us. They're both ours. So we don't mind, we answer to anything. And I'm not going to answer a question today, but I am going to talk about something that's really exciting to us, and hopefully you'll find it exciting as well. If not already, very soon there will be a casting call out for the role of Allie Matthews in our newest feature film, One Shot. And as mentioned before, One Shot is a dark comedy about control. So when we talk about control, it does talk about a very serious subject, and is domestic psychological abuse. So in order for it to be comedic, Allie needs to be a character actor. So when I say that she needs to be portrayed by a character actor, let me tell you why that is. Because with dark comedies especially, they ride a very thin, razor thin line between comedic and something else. So they will either usually aspire to be brilliant comedies, but can often miss that mark and become mediocre or something else's. Because sometimes there are things with a horror theme that are dark comedies, and it can either be a great comedy or a pretty crappy horror movie. Same with every other genre. So dark comedies are very risky ventures because they have to be done right. So, what is a character actor? For you veterans out there that already know the answer to this, please bear with me. But for those of you who aren't sure, and I had somebody very recently talking to me that wasn't so sure. I had mentioned a character actor in this context, and he had said that he hates it when people say that because every role he ever plays is a character, and he has to become that character. And so every actor is a character actor. Well, I guess when you look at it in that context, sure, but that's not what the definition of a character actor is accepted to be as a standard idea. When you hear character actor, that means that it's an actor who is very proficient with portraying eccentric, unique characters. They don't always have to be comedic, but they do have to be very unique, very larger than life is a really good example, or a good word, I think, for me for this moment. Person. Some examples of very excellent character actors are Johnny Depp and Carol Burnett. I hope everybody knows who both of those people are, and if you do not, please look them up. Those people are very proficient at taking a role and really moving a character between parody and dramatic, so that you remember that character, so that you're able to laugh instead of because it's a situation where it's not the moment or the line or the environment that makes something funny or makes people nervously laugh, but it's how the character delivers that line or that environment or that mannerism to the audience. So think about that. Okay, I'm done talking about character actors for now. Maybe one day I'll do a big, long video about character acting, but for now, that's good. So, with this call for Allie Matthews, what we're going to be looking for is somebody that has that skill set. And how are we going to know that you have that skill set? Hopefully, you have a self tape or something in your reel that really underlines your ability as a character actor. If not, hopefully, you can make one. The other thing that we are going to do is we're going to do virtual auditions for Ally. And there will be, obviously, you know what a virtual audition is. You're going to get specific sides. I don't want you to create a monologue. I really, really don't. If you don't already have what you need, we'll do the best that we have. But if you have an example of your character acting ability in your portfolio, that would be fantastic. So we're going to look at that. And then there's also going to be a small cartoon, hopefully, it will get sent to you, that shows a change of facial expression from very common and neutral to maniacal. And that's a very important thing to do, to be able to change the way that somebody looks at you and understand what's going on in your head by a very trademarked, I guess, transformation. And then after that, as we always do, there will be live auditions to finish this thing up. Currently, we're looking at Ohio actors because it benefits us very well to use the magnificent talent we have here in Ohio. And there's a lot of great talent here. And then beyond that, we will, as needed, conduct a national search, as we do with every film that we've made, with the exception of Finding Jesus. And there were a lot of reasons why we didn't expand that one out to a national or international search. Butterfly Feature was an international search. Opportunity Cost was a regional search. Didn't go all the way. Well, actually, we did. So it was a national search for Opportunity Cost. And this one, we'll see where it goes. So we can definitely say it was a national search for a degree, because one of the precasts is based out of Atlanta. So we're a little bit behind the ball with Ally because we were trying to determine whether or not we wanted to precast Ally Matthews. And after talking to our internal team and consulting with many, many, many successful professionals outside of our team, it was determined that it would be a really good idea, considering that we need this small section of casting that we're doing to take us from pre-production to production through post. It's important for me to underline that we are not greenlit yet, which is unusual, but it's all part of the entire campaign. I have zero fear that we're not going to be able to fund this film. I'm confident that we can. But that is going to require some effort and some marketing. On a positive note, we already have a distributor identified that is very interested in the film based on the script. So if the script, what the script promises, translates in product or in film to what it should, then we're going to have no problem with distribution. And that's a very rare place to be. On a positive note, our company, as small as it is gaining recognition through the type of work that we've done. Has any of it been perfect? Absolutely not, but I've yet to see a perfect film in my life. We've had some stumbles, we've had some trips, and we're generating a pretty decent name for ourselves in the international and national market. So, good. In case that was a question that you had, I know that not greenlit sends up all kinds of red flags. If those flags are really big for you, then just, it's okay. I won't be offended if you don't audition. You know, everybody's got to do what's best for themselves. But I'm pretty confident that this isn't going to be a big deal. We have our entire storyboard already done. We've got our pitch decks done. There's been pre-publicity with funders and with distributors and with marketers already done, and it's got a lot of the thumbs up. So we are going to work with some private investors and also with a crowdfunding. We haven't tried that before. We're going to give that a shot, and it's not going to be that big of a deal, but there will be some needs that we have prior to for the actress that is cast as Allie to lend her voice to that campaign so that she can get paid and we can get this done. And again, I'm fairly confident. Well, I want to thank you for tuning in, and I also want to thank the 25 people that are subscribers right now, and I'm not saying that with sarcasm. I'm really excited about that. We've got 975 more to go, and I appreciate the 25 that are here. Nobody told me that this was going to be a fast thing. There are so many YouTube channels out there. I just feel blessed that the 25 of you that are here, and hopefully you'll tell other people about our channel, and that the people that are seeing me for the first time will hopefully subscribe and help us out. I think that even though I'm long-winded, I think that in every video there's some nugget of information that somebody may not know, and documenting our journey as a small company, documenting our pitfalls and our trips and our successes is actually really good for other people that are trying to do the same thing that we are. And for that, I think it's worth it. I follow a few, and hopefully some people follow us as well. But until that time, thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time with the answer to a question. Have a good day.